Hi, I'm Gwen Smith, and I'm a 2022 Baxter Street Artist in Residence. One of my favorite statements that I say is coincidence is one of my mediums, and it really just sort of started like that for me. Last year I found these machines from the 1850s, printing presses, so I had to think of different ways of thinking about my work and my practice that fit in with this time. And again, a coincidence being one of my mediums, I the same time had been sort of landlocked during COVID. I hadn't really seen the ocean in those 2 years, and that September went to the beach. It sort of called to me on that day, a 25-year quest to learn how to surf. Into the fall and winter, I would be surfing and think did I just see a whale emerge from the water, or was that hallucination? But as I got more practice, this year, it just became all about the whale. Even the day of my opening, a sperm whale showed up on the shore right where I surf. So there's always a chance that you're gonna see a whale, which is something that I came to learn. Eventually, in the winter, I got injured. My disc herniated, and I wasn't really able to walk or surf for a few months. And during that time is really when I started to create the Chance Whale series. One of the things that I did while I was injured was started to listen to Moby Dick. And I listened to it maybe 2 or 3 times, and it just started to resonate with me. Also, I found other coincidences. The first line of Moby Dick is "Call me Ishmael." And then he goes into talking about how he makes his way to actually Rockaway Beach. And I was like, wait a second, this is what I did. So I started to really feel that coincidence as well. I had a hurt leg, and everyone knows Ahab had this peg leg that the whale once took from him. And so the whole voyage of Melville's novel is about getting his revenge on this Leviathan that once tried to take his life. But also the characters in Moby Dick, or at least on the Pequod, which was the whaling ship that Ishmael eventually joins, becomes this community of non-white others, and for me, returning to Rockaway to learn how to surf, I kept seeing these kinds of similarities and these bonds. Rockaway, for me, where I enter it, is one of the first Black neighborhoods that I've been a part of that has the same interests as me. A Black neighborhood on the beach almost doesn't exist anywhere else besides Rockaway Beach. The poetry of Melville's novel of Moby Dick sort of enriched the vision that I was trying to express through surfing rather than whaling, but this place where one goes to sort of find their self and sort of live on the edge of this ocean that provides so much mystery and treasure for everyone, not just one type of person. Part of the impetus behind the work was really to get into this movement of creating a safe and euphoric place for a Black experience in nature. The earlier work was a way to process trauma, and I feel by the time I've gotten to the Chance Whale, I've kind of found my joy, and so I really wanted to express that. For me, the selfies, are a way of just marking the time. The photo that I try to take is me in front of the surfboard, a reference to a photograph of Duke, the person who popularized surfing. He was a very dark-skinned Hawaiian man. So it's a kind of a reference to that, to the forefathers, and just a way to honor the legacy of being Black on the beach. And 2, just taking note, I was here, I made this effort today. It's just really for me to show the joy and to record the moment. It's never too late to achieve your dreams, and the search for freedom is so important to me as well. So I hope that comes through the work. And I would like people to walk away from the show feeling empowered, feeling like they can do whatever they set their mind to, and find freedom in that. Getting the residency at Baxter Street opened a world of opportunity and was a great chance for me to kind of marry everything. I decided that I was going to have the beach be my studio, and having that opportunity to like do whatever you want is just a dream for an artist. So I think Baxter Street really helped me set that dream up for myself. There's just something so thrilling to be an artist exhibiting now, whenever your now is in New York City, to have a 6-week solo show in the greatest city on earth. So thank you, Baxter Street.